squirt.
Oh, nice. Very good. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Talkin Titties, episode 6. And as you can tell, we all look really cool. I mean, it's actually a little bit hard to tell from our backgrounds because our faces take up
this overlay does not make for good background.
I got a big old head here, but you know what? This stuff doesn't matter. But we're doing a super episode. That's right. Today we are the super titties, ready to fight crime in your local cities. Just give us a call. You do have to pay for our airfare though. We just don't have the resources at this point to just, we don't have the private jet yet. So, but we'll get there. First off, hello. We're Tabletop Tiddies. We are a queer and feminist live TTRPG actual play show run entirely by people of marginalized genders. And of course, today we're playing Talkin Titties, where we talk about things, we answer some questions, and I hold all of my friends hostage and ask them questions about geography, probably at some point.
Geography of superheroes?
Hopefully it's comic book geography, because I know
where does
some
this
of them
person live? And it's like, oh, I
Maybe.
know at least that.
You might know that. Maybe. First off, hello, my name is Katrina. You can call me Kat. I use any pronoun, and I'm currently streaming from the lands of the Musqueam, the Squamish, the Tsleil-Waututh, and Coast Salish people. We would, of course, like to acknowledge that the colonial history of Canada and the United States have and continue to take from Indigenous people. The effects of colonization are still felt to this day, and we are all going to be saying what lands we reside on. If you would like to know more about the effects of colonization and support some Indigenous charities and organizations, you can go to the resources page on our website at tabletoptiddies/resources. I'd like to say a very, very big thank you to our Patreon producer, Horace, and I don't know if they're in the building, but I know they'll see this.
They'll see it, yeah.
They'll see this. So thank you so much for everything you do. We love you. You are the superest of super titties. We did an Indiegogo a while ago, so I'm gonna let Rachel do a little thank you.
This is a big thank you to for everyone who contributed to our season starting out Indiegogo campaign, because it's the reason we were able to do this. So today we're going to give a special shout out to our buddy pals Alex Holt and Steph Braithwaite. Thank you. You're the best. Thank you so much for helping us out and making all this happen, because
you're superheroes.
You are our superheroes. Thank you so much.
And as you can see, I have a My Hero hat. That's the closest thing to super swag that I have. So plus ultra all the time. With that, I'm gonna let my super titties introduce themselves.
Hello, everybody. I am super titty number 1, Charlene Bear, aka Char. My pronouns are she, they, and I am streaming today from the lands of the Musqueam, Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh First Nations, the Coast Salish peoples, and I'm jazzed to be here. I'm actually very excited about this topic because I'm not like a superhero nerd, so I'm excited to learn a lot today.
Nice. My name is Rachel Theilade. My pronouns are she, her. Hello. And I'm here. I'm ready to talk about superheroes. And I am also streaming from the territories of the Semiahmoo, Katzie, Coquitlam, Kwantlen, Kakate, and Tuasin First Nations.
I thought you were going to end it, I'm streaming, and I was like, are you just double dipping here? Like you got a Let's Play channel going on?
On my own channel right now. Hop on over. We're going to have a good time. I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3. No kidding.
Yeah, all right.
Starian's my favorite superhero.
That would be some skill for me to multitask and do that and this.
I'm CasperDaNBGhost. I started a job as a scare actor on the weekend, so my voice is going to sound like this for a month and a half.
Christian Bale? Is that you? We got him.
You like Batman. Anyway, I'm on the Muskogee and Cherokee stolen lands. So, yeah, my pronouns are they, them.
So cool to have Batman with us.
Yeah. Get out of my light.
Just don't yell at a grip. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Or be the guy from Twilight. I don't know. I think he was a good Batman. Anyways, my secret identity is Kelly Wright, and my pronouns are they, them, and I'm coming from the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh lands. And by night, you'll have to find out. I think it's one of the questions.
Yeah, probably a question. I know. I was gonna do something too, and I was like, wait a second. I probably put that in there. So yeah, no teasing, no spoilers. But
teasing.
we're gonna get
You don't
right
want
into
to tease
it.
these titties.
Oh my god, I'm making them blush. We are gonna start with our first question, which is pretty straightforward. And please, of course, I do apologize, audience. Please join the conversation. I want to know the answers to all of this. Maybe I'll ask you what your mother's maiden name is. Just answer. Just answer your last 3 numbers in your, social insurance number. Just tell me. That's fine. It's not no things. But yeah, join us. And feel free to ask us questions along the way too. We might just answer them. Question number 1, very straightforward. Favorite superhero? What you got?
Mine is now technically a duo, but actually they're my favorite couple. But Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy.
Nice.
Not technically superheroes, but
On
not
brand.
villains either. So
They're the protagonists of their story. I think it counts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Also, there's none of that. You could be like, I don't know, you could be like, my cat is a superhero because it creates.
I was gonna say my mom.
Oh, you know what? Superheroes are a lot of different things. They do a lot of good. It's we should do another episode for the unsung heroes. My UPS, bruh. God bless
My
you.
IT guy,
Yeah,
Yes.
honestly.
Kelly.
Kelly.
Yeah.
Just a whole episode about Kelly.
Ooh, I'd be down. We can do that next August.
It's their birthday month.
Heck yeah.
My go-to has been for a while favorite is Nightcrawler from the X folks, those X people. Especially the Alex Cumming one, just because I like that actor, and I think he did, or Alan Cumming, sorry. And I think he did a real good job. But I just like the character, and he goes bamf every time he disappears and leaves a disgusting smoke cloud, and he's like
Heck yeah.
supposed to be a tiefling or something. And then, ironically, a lot of the boys superheroes are just fun, bad characters. Yep.
I feel like mine are super boring because it's always
I forgot.
fucking like Spider-Man or Batman. Like it's always the most like, oh, everybody's favorite character is this favorite character. You're boring. But
I like it to
kind
hide
of the
about.
real thing.
That's okay. I think it's cool.
I like the Spider-Man.
Any of them that have had a video game in the last 10 years. There you go.
I heard that a Spider-Man game went off.
Oh, it
Was a good game.
Yeah, it was.
So it'd be weird asking you which Spider-Man is your favorite?
Yeah, do you got a favorite fighter?
I mean, honestly, I do think that the game one is the better one. If I was gonna compare them, honestly, even just story wise, but that's just because I have thoughts on how the movies kind of just do the same formula all the time. But that's just a vibe for a lot of movies. So
I
I feel like
I was gonna say Miles Morales in the games is super cool.
Yeah, actually, Into the Spider-Verse. That's the best rendition.
I think
of any
Miles is
Spider-Man.
definitely the best Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
One of them Spider-Mans, or the pig one. The pig one's good too.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
My favorite superhero is the Wolverine, because he's Canadian. He's played by Hugh Jackman. Fucking great.
He's not Canadian.
So he's amazing and my favorite actor. Also, just really cool to be able to heal yourself whenever people are mean to you. So I like
That's
that.
true.
Also, fun fact, also getting a game made by the same people who made the Spider-Man games. So
Ooh.
There you go.
Nice.
And he's going to be
And
in a movie with a Canadian soon.
yeah.
part of the X-Men series was filmed at my old theater school, and my old teacher made the claws for the movies, the real prop.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Damn.
Actually, I went back and watched the first X-Men movie recently. I liked it. It's like, for me, it still holds up. It's like a good superhero film.
Yeah.
Wait, the first one of the first ones?
Yes.
Because
Like
you know how
X-Men.
nice.
Yes, like the X-Men,
not the
like-
future,
That's not
past,
like Star Wars, yeah.
No.
I just feel like it was wild. You would watch, it's like the evil three. You would, the first one, the second one slap, and then the third one was like, wow. What
yeah.
did why? I remember watching the third one in the first series and being like, everybody's getting unalived real fast.
It's
Damn.
It's whenever they try and do the Phoenix, because they can never
can't.
do the Phoenix
They can't
right,
do
and
it right.
it hurts me so much because I love the Phoenix.
Special shout out to Jean Grey, because
Yeah.
you're too powerful for
You're too
film.
powerful,
to
yeah.
handle.
I was like, we
OP Queen.
They,
Yeah.
they
we
should
can't
be-
handle it.
They should be able to now. Like, they have Captain Marvel, who's almost
Has not gone full evil.
yeah, and it's like, but it's almost
So-
like at the same level as Phoenix. So maybe if they like incorporated them more.
I think when the studios get their heads out of their butts and start paying their writers.
Ooh,
What? I'm a
no,
writer.
I'm like, saying the truth. Let's go.
I think what they're gonna do to nerf Captain Marvel is introduce the X-Men in the new phase, and like I think Rogue is going to be the main antagonist for one of them, and like nerf Marvel
Nice.
real bad.
I
And
mean,
like keep it comic accurate, which is gonna be really exciting to see.
The Doctor Strange one had a bunch of the actors from the Doctor Strange one movie had a bunch of the actors from like the original X-Men, or like it had the characters and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah,
I gotta
that was really
catch up.
exciting
There's
to see.
too much of
There's
those.
too much. There's so much.
I liked Doctor Strange.
Yeah, me
And-
too. It's sick as hell. He goes full necromancer, and it's cool.
Yeah.
My favorite super existing thing would probably have to be, I'm just biased though. It's always something that's related to whatever inspires me. So like obviously Elektra, very cool. I have size in my house. I cannot nearly flip them as well, but I surely do try. And then like anything from Shang-Chi is probably really high up there. Damn. Like the mama, protecting that land. It was so good. It was so good, you guys. I could talk about that movie for forever. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you another question instead.
Ooh.
What superpower would you want to have?
Mine should be. I mean, mine's kind of a cop out again, but I do like teleportation abilities because I'm hella lazy. So,
Like Dimension Door real life?
yeah, like
I'm there.
teleporting to like Rome and Spain and shit like that would be cool. But also like sitting on the couch and teleporting to your fridge would also be fun. Or like,
Love that.
Or like, oh, I gotta go to work. Teleport to work. That'd be cool. Gotta go grocery shopping. Oh, I'm there.
Mine's really specific because like again I'm a writer, so like I would like my superpower to be to have a closet that's never ending in any world I think of, and just pops up in that closet, which could be good, or it could be very terrible, because I do suffer from depression, among other things. So
I'm trying to
those worlds can be great or bad.
Like just
So
a
I'm not
multiverse
OP.
closet. That's cool.
Yeah, it's a multiverse closet.
I would want Mystique's powers, so like shape changing. I always feel is really, really cool. Because especially with Mystique's version, it's not just changing your body, but she can also change what she wears. So you just have an infinite wardrobe, which is super cool. You can have mask privilege whenever you want. Like,
Yeah.
it's just the list goes on.
All you have to do is just walk around naked all the time, and then just be
Yeah.
like, I'm just gonna put clothes on with my mind, and there you go, it's done.
Yep.
Amazing.
So
That is
that's
good.
fine.
I feel like mine's pretty lame, and I like, and it's probably because I have so many dreams about it, but I just want to fly. I just want to fly.
Pretty good.
I just feel like when I ride my bike, I feel like I'm in a coming of age movie, and it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I just like feel immediately very good. So I'm like, flying would be pretty high up there. As long pretty high up there. Pretty high up there, guys. Nope. Missed it. I mean, it's fine. Nope, it's fine. You don't have to laugh now. It's fine.
No, I literally only just got it now because I'm silly.
That's the joke
Yeah.
flying over my head.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that would just be so cool and environmentally friendly.
Mm.
Yeah. True. I am torn between two, one of which is, I mean, both are kind of lame, but like just being able to run super speed would be super, super cool, because I like running and I like going for walks and stuff, but like sometimes I want to walk to the grocery store. I'm like, oh my god, I could just drive. It's gonna take so long to get there. I could just zip over there real quick, and then I still get the like enjoyment of walking or running. That happens really quickly.
Yeah.
And then the other one, I was like, maybe just having like super reflexes, kind of like spidey senses, to be like, oh my god, something bad's gonna happen, and then you just like are prepared for it. You
That's
know?
called ADHD.
I just don't want any superpower that like the government will find out I have it and try to use it.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
want
to-
to become a weapon.
Yeah. So
That
like
I-
teleportation, I can sort
too.
of fudge a bit. Just like I
Yeah.
come out of the bathroom or something in another house, and I'm like,
you
I-
just teleport into public washrooms.
I was here the whole time, guys.
Like, okay, we're good.
Yeah.
Until you go in a stall with someone already in it, and then it's like, oh!
I mean, yeah, I'll need that like the ability to see where I'm going before I go there, so I don't like splice myself on a wall.
No, the thing is, who's gonna believe that some rando teleported in the same stall as you?
Yeah. You can tell someone. Good luck.
Who's gonna believe?
Good luck.
Like,
Yeah.
see ya.
Our next question is, what's a superpower that's like kind of lame, mundane, but would be so helpful? Like it's right up there with like saving the world, but like you could do it every day, and it would just be like, you wouldn't tell anybody there because you'd be like, man, I could have, but like you would do it.
The ability to understand every language.
Yep. That's
Oh, that's actually cool. Yeah,
No,
I understand what you mean. Where it's like it's not quite there, but that's cool.
you can understand what people mean, but it's not like it doesn't necessarily mean you could actually speak the language.
Mm-hmm.
So like it would be.
It's very
cool to-
accessible of you. Wow.
Yeah, I like language. I also want to be able to talk to my dog.
Nice.
Just a constant speak with
Yeah.
animals on at all times.
There we
Hell
go.
yeah.
That's the one.
It's just thunder and lightning. Just calm down, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. Or like
you
whenever
just ate, you idiot. You're
Yeah.
full.
I'm clipping your nails. I have never harmed you before. It's fine. I feed you. I clean your poop. We're good. We got a good thing going here.
I'm not dead. I'm sleeping.
Can you wait to shake until after I'm done washing the soap out, please?
I left for 2 minutes. Chill the fuck out.
Oh my god, wait.
I was coming right.
Sarah said never paying cover. I like that. I like that. And also the ability to eat all food. Okay, I understand that as somebody who like does not have that capability. I eat it all and then I let it destroy my whole body. But I would love to be able to. Yeah, I feel like I would love to be able to like eat and not feel crappy. That would be so good. I eat to the point of like feeling like horrendously sleepy or full or gassy all the time. And if you could just be like, boop, that would be it.
One of mine is just medication. I want the ability to be able to turn on focus for an extended period of time. I gotta work right now, click, and I got focus, and then turn it off when I don't need it anymore. Barring that, I want the ability to make any mundane purchase, regardless of not needing to worry about how much money I have. Like I can buy like groceries. I can buy maybe up to rent. I can pay rent without needing to worry about money. Anything bigger like vacation and yachts and shit like that, I can't do that. It's like anytime I go to use my debit card for something, it works, regardless of whether there's money or not. Then I don't have to worry about focusing because I won't need like a job.
You want the Batman superpower of being rich.
Yeah.
Or just universal income.
But like he can like travel on big planes and like buy things like that. I want to be limited only to like survival
necessities to life.
Yeah. For this question, I'm gonna steal a superpower that's in the TV show Pushing Daisies. But to make it mundane, I'm only gonna take half of it. So the main character of that show has the ability to touch something and bring it back to life. And it can be a person or like food that has like gone bad or whatever. So the bringing people back to life that's not mundane, but just like never having food go bad by touching it, that would be so good.
You'd save
especially
so much money.
Yeah, living with somebody that has ADHD, not to call Kelly out, but we have so much food that goes bad.
I see you, Kelly. I see you.
Would be so cool to be able to bring it back to life.
Now imagine if we didn't have to worry about wasting food because we could make minor purchases whenever we wanted.
So true.
Also good. Yep.
I think mine, I'm going to tie it into a little bit of D&D. I think I would like unlimited gifts of gab. Just to be able to be like, I take it back. Nope, you didn't respond well to that. I'm going to just remove it. We're just going to keep trying this until I get it right. All right, cool. You like me now. Cool. Awesome.
Oh man, imagine in interviews, like you just every time you gauge
you
their
this job and you fuck it so hard. And it's
my God.
No, we're gonna try that again.
Your partner's like, how many times did you cast it? Like 80. I cast it like 80 times. Good thing it's a cantrip.
But I got the job.
You got the job.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all are ready. Are you ready? Oh, the first question of the evening.
Invisibility.
Where'd Kelly
wow,
go?
Kelly's gone.
I got it. This is my superpower now.
I am a big fan. Yeah, it looks really good. Anyways, for those of you who don't know, this is where I hold all of my friends hostage and I ask a question. And they have to slam their hands down, but carefully, not on another surface, to answer the question. If they do not answer the question correctly, we allow other people to answer. They can do one of these or whatever, jumping in. And whoever gets it right gets points that don't matter and they cannot redeem, but they do not expire. So that's kind of cool. Your first question is, I love this question. What are the two main superheroes from SpongeBob?
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
Let's
go.
So good.
How did I know that was going to be the question? I don't know what it was. I saw a look in your eye and I was like, it's going to be SpongeBob, isn't it?
Oh my God.
Wow. That was very, very impressive.
I watched SpongeBob a lot when I was younger.
Oh, yeah. And honestly, I feel like there's been something circulating on like TikTok or Reels or something like that where they're just like, did y'all know that these folks are human? They're human. They have like a whole origin story that we all forgot about, except for the true homies, I guess, the true fans. Yeah. But yeah, they've been on my mind. I mean, they're always on my mind.
How could they not be?
Wumbo.
You just gotta change it to Wumbo.
You just gotta change it to
What? It's been too long. I used to watch it when I was babysitting, and it's been way too long.
It's still good. I highly recommend if you need something on in the background. For your valiant effort and performance, I am gifting you 2 of those. You know the starfish that's on Mermaid's Man's. It's on his face. You get 2 of those that you can daintily place over your tatters if you would so choose. But also, you can put them wherever you want. You can put them on your shoulder. And then
Starfish
just
pasties. Awesome.
Yeah.
Starfish's mouth is like right in the center, by the way.
Yeah, I don't
So,
know if
like,
I want them right on them.
If they go right on the nips.
That's so morbid.
I'm uncomfortable.
They did not consent to that.
They're like, oh my
But
god.
you know what? They also did not consent to being dried up and then used as decor. When I learned that, I was so bummed.
Nobody tell them about sponges.
No.
Yeah.
Let me live in ignorant bliss, for I am a toddler. Moving on. Question number 5. What would your superhero name be?
Oh no.
I'm gonna go first because what I slowly realized is obviously it would have to go probably in tandem to what your superpower is. However, if you're just feeling like what it would be, mine is definitely gonna be. It needs a Z though. I feel like mine's gonna have to be like Super Wieners because whenever somebody asks me to plug in a name somewhere, it's always Wieners. I was at a cafe the other day and there was chalk and the whole bathroom had like blackboard style, and I picked up a piece of chalk and it was full caps Wieners, and I was like, this obviously there's something like about the spelling and like the look of it. It just it calls my name. So I'd be Super Wieners or Wiener Boy, but with an I at the end. Yeah.
I have to think about this because I don't know. Somebody else go.
As you know, that's my Jackbox name, Wieners.
I'd probably be something like a play on Casper, so probably Spectre, which is probably stolen. Like it's probably stolen from another superhero.
Might be, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters.
Whoa, so zen.
Going off of that, I would also just be one of my nicknames growing up was Charmander because my name is Char, and I love Pokemon. So, but if I have the superpower that I talked about earlier of shapeshifting, then I could be Charmeleon because it's like still going off the Pokemon thing, but also chameleon, so you're like becoming different things.
Love that. Very cool.
I'll just use my handle. I'll be the Mind Riot, and I'll. That's it.
Good.
Yeah.
Smart.
That is good.
Guys, I don't know how. I don't know. I'm
legs.
That's it. That's it.
Legs. I mean, it's good. Honestly, 1-syllable names, kind of a play, but
And it goes with your superpower of speed. You want it to be able to run really fast.
Yeah. She's calibrating. Super legs.
It's gonna be like mega legs.
Mega legs.
The Leginator.
Leginator.
Both of those are very good. See, all you needed was a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Mega legs and Leginator.
Something to jump off of. I'm just like, oh, I don't know, man.
I love that. So good.
Can I change mine to like Ghost Rider? If I'm like writer.
I'm just becoming this.
Right.
I like that.
Writer. Yes, that makes
Not
much
writer.
more sense. I understand now.
That's cool.
I was like, there's
Like,
nothing.
I forgot Nicolas Cage was here. You're right.
Do you know? So many people take on the mantle of a superhero. You could just take on Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider.
That would require riding a motorcycle, which would be cool, but also is terrifying.
Yeah, it's extremely dangerous.
But here's the thing: is it terrifying if you're a
live.
skeleton on fire, though?
Yeah.
Are you really worried about like getting doored if you're an undead skeleton who's on fire?
That's true.
I'm worried about my life just driving on Atlantis Street. Like,
Yeah.
it's scary out there.
It kind of seems like a Robot Chicken sketch of Ghost Rider just driving down the street and then gets like in an accident and is upset about it. I don't know. Robot
Has
Chicken
like
sketches
pulled their,
aren't
Oh
creepy.
my God,
their
this is
insurance.
gonna be covered by insurance. Oh
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. That's the joke.
I'm at fault.
We did it. We wrote it.
Yeah.
Our next question is and granted this could be vamp, but I don't know how well it correlates, but D&D land. What would your character be closest to in superhero land? I feel like that's pretty easy. Like, for example, like obviously Dan would be the Hulk, but like almost all of the barbarians would be the Hulk or the Thing. If we want to, change it up like this, there's only so many strongmans.
Octavia from Vampire would be Doctor Strange because she got all the magic.
I like that.
And she can make wards, which are kind of like those circle orange things that he uses. I don't have a super cool cape yet, but who knows?
You have a super cool dog though. So that's
Yeah.
awesome. Jerry would probably be a really angry Colossus.
Yeah.
Because he can take a lot of punishment and deal a lot of punishment. But Colossus is pretty level-headed and Jerry is not that. And Waverly would be Wolfbane, who is just their superpower or their mutation is because they're both X-Men. But theirs is just the fact that they're a werewolf.
Sometimes it's just that easy,
I'm gonna make it a little different because I don't think Orba would be Hulk or the Thing. I just want to like throw it back and be like, I think she'd be more of like a Thor because early Thor was a big dummy, but also had a huge heart and was looking for love, and I think that's more Borba style. I think Nox, might just be like a fucking like anti-hero Catwoman. Like just uses his fucking looks for everything.
I like that.
Yeah, I don't know what else he could be. So,
Florence opposite Octavia would be Scarlet Witch, and being in the Scarlet Witch that is obsessed with dead people. The one where it's like, I need to get my kids back, and it's like, oh, you mean the kids that never existed, right? And she's like, yeah, I need to get them back. That would be Florence.
Is that your voice? Is that your
Yeah.
voice acting for it?
I made up some kids and now they're gone and I'm real upset about it.
Oh man, that's really good.
Yeah.
You should put that on your demo for
All
sure.
Right. It's Joe Jameson playing Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
You gotta get me pictures of my kids. Sir, they don't exist.
I'm also gonna go off the handle here and a little bit more because I think when I was thinking about Hestia, she was kind of in this realm, but like my hero, Academia, the hat that I have adorned on my skull, is very good. I love it a lot. There's a character in it called Endeavor, and they do big fires, but are also like kind of super soldier-esque, broody. I mean, they also suck a lot. They're kind of they have quite an arc, and I'm not up to date, so nobody say anything. I know Sarah doesn't watch it, but Sarah, don't spoil it. You what? Not in the stream today, but don't spoil it. They align on a lot of levels, and I'm excited to watch more of it because I'm not up to date, and I'm excited to see what the hell happens with our characters on our next episode, because we've been through some stuff.
Spoiler, we die.
Just like that. Just like that. Well,
Char's
another
like, sure,
one.
she ruined it. I was gonna surprise them.
Each episode. No, now this next question is a little bit tricky, but I'll go into it. And this is because of one of our last ones. It's like D&D land, and then okay, now you. But what I mean by that is the question is more so like you existing in your realm. What like are you closest to? I think we did this with like D&D classes too. We were like, are you like loving that gardening life? Are you a druid? You squatting mad racks at the gym? Are you a barb? What superhero do you think you'd be closest to?
There's too many.
There are a lot, and we don't know nearly half of them.
I'll speak for yourself.
I think mine's a stretch, but I'm gonna say Batman because one of the things I know about Batman is that he's really wealthy, which I am not, but he uses his wealth to be a very big philanthropist. And I feel like one of my real life superpowers is to raise money for charity with my community.
That's true.
I'm gonna put that as mine.
Char, knowing what I know about Batman, I'm going to, and this is coming from a deep love of Batman, you are already doing more for the community than Batman has ever done, ever. As Bruce Wayne or Batman.
Nice. I agree. And I know nothing, but yeah. I wrote this one. I don't have an answer yet.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like maybe personality wise, because my superpower is, what's the fucking America in Doctor Strange? What's her superpower?
America Chavez?
Yeah, what's her, doesn't she have a super name?
She's no, she's
right.
Just America Chavez.
I'm like her because she can't control her powers.
Nice.
I'm good at learning things quickly and doing tasks in an efficient manner, but I can't decide when I want to do them. And it's usually when I'm scared because a deadline has come up. So much like America, when bad things happen and suddenly she can do things very well because she's scared. That's me. I'm America Chavez in the earlier parts of the movie before Doctor Strange tells her, hey, just get good. And she's like, oh, okay.
Just get good.
That's what happens.
I'm gonna pick. It's not a superhero. It's one of Superman's villains. He's called Parasite. Because I can pretty much mimic anybody's ability, like anyone. Ooh. Like if I see somebody doing something, I will figure out a way to get it done. I make it like a competition, so my ADHD functions differently than Kelly. Mine's just overly competitive.
Nice.
Plus, this dude looks cool and is purple.
Yep. Especially if you like the animated. Yeah, don't get me started. I'll go on for it. I'm just gonna be quiet now.
Does anybody know if there's like an empath superhero? I'm drawing blanks, and I'm like, I feel like that
Raven.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go. Because I feel like that's like, I take on everybody else's stress and emotions. That's what I do. And I make them feel better. And then I'm at home and I'm like, I'm stressed. So that's my superhero, is I help other people by being like, hey, you good.
Also, she's cool and goth.
Yeah. Nice. I feel like quite literally, I feel like it should be Catwoman because I like to flip. And I also, actually, I feel like this is, I mean, probably in the comics somewhere, but also, I don't think in the movies does she ever like turn around and look at somebody and say meow. But I do that, so.
Yeah, she does.
Oh my god,
it must happen in the original Catwoman movie.
Yeah.
Batman.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Got my ears on.
Yeah,
literally
Batman Return.
Yeah.
He does backflips and cartwheels, and he's the two security
guards. The sexual
guards.
Awakening for a lot of people I know was literally that moment.
I love that.
Calling me out, Rachel.
Yeah, I stand by the answer. I'm Catwoman around my house. I flip, and then I also meow a lot. And I look at my cats, I try to bump their heads, and they're like, "You are a human. Please walk away from me." I'm like, all right, you right. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that. Damn.
You right.
They're like, "Feed me, and now go away." Is that everybody?
Yes.
Then it's time for a question. This is gonna be you're gonna learn some things. These are kind of weird formatted questions, but I wanted to keep them on brand. So this is going to be.
I gotta get my jutsu. Apparently, my Naruto jutsu has to activate so that I can turn invisible. Oh, I did it!
Nice. Very good. This one is quite the interesting one, but it's more of like you just have to think. The question is, what is? There's a character, a Marvel superhero, very unknown, very Z-list because they're terrible. But their whole brand is they are based off of what major league sport group?
Is it the Sportsmaster?
No. You just have to know the sports league.
Can I guess? Can I just guess and maybe get it?
Yeah.
Baseball, man.
No.
Me, NBA.
No.
Oh.
Rachel, you get a free pass here. Free pass, then we go back.
Hockey.
No.
I'm just like a random sport.
NFL?
Yeah.
I
That
did
was the next one I was
it.
gonna
There
say.
is literally a superhero named NFL Super Pro.
Oh yeah.
That's their name. He was once a football player, but that ended after, of course, knee injury, saving a child from what would have been a terrible incident. And then, as one does, chemistry things happen, and they get turned into a football.
He got bit by a radioactive
Football
football
superhero. Pretty much. Obviously was a way to, do big super with big football. They really tried it. It was unsuccessful.
So is this
but you know
promoting using drugs in football?
Yeah. No.
Is he the same guy who is basically like that robot that you would see in Sunday night football games? Is that the same character or is that a different character?
But it's basically the main guy, not Wayne Brady. What's his name?
Wayne Brady.
Wayne Brady.
You know the football guy? No.
Yeah.
It was Brady. What's his name? We obviously don't know sports. The guy, the big Patriots guy.
I know who it is
like-
something Brady.
It's like
Tom?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady, yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically Tom Brady, but as a super person. And they fight super football related villains. So obviously we need to check it out. Oh my God, Kelly just dropped something in the chat with Captain Canuck.
Oh yeah, have you not seen Captain Canuck is great. And also it's supposed to be Captain America, but he's also apparently an alcoholic, which I always thought was a fun choice for a Canadian character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like that. I should actually get into that.
He looks pretty sick actually in some of the later ones.
And you know what? With that question brings us to our next question. Lines up very well. Oh, wait. Oh, Char, I do have to give you, I have to give you points.
Oh,
I have to give you points, even though it's second round,
shame.
No. That's a good answer. Good answer. Family Feud. Good answer. I'm going to, I know I'm going to award you. I'm going to award you something athletic, and it's probably still in my home. You're welcome to have it. And it's the old chest piece I had to wear when I competed in like national karate competitions, because they were like, if you get punched in the tit, it's gonna hurt really bad. So you get a National Karate Federation sealed approved chest plate.
Nice.
You're giving her your sports bra?
Pretty much, yeah. Is that cool? Is that loud?
Is it plastic? Like, how does that work? Wouldn't it hurt the person
Yeah,
punching
no,
you?
it did not work. And that's why I didn't wear it. It was so infuriating. We had it and they were like, it's gonna help. But then whenever you got punched, like it did just kind of like hit you in a different way. Like it didn't necessarily squish your tatters that much, but like it dug in other spots. And I was like, this sucks. This was not probably a man probably designed this.
Yeah.
And then told us we had to wear it because we were crying about our boobs. Get out of here, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I'm like, honestly, whenever in the morning, like the cats walk on me, they always walk on my chest, and I'm just like, the pain, it's back. But do you want it? You can have it.
Oh, I want it.
Good, you have to take it. It's a prize. There are no rules. Yeah. It doesn't matter, but you have to take it now. Resell it along with my bathwater. But moving on to the next question, in line with Super NFL Man, what is the worst superhero out there?
Mr.
Batman.
Fantastic.
Oh, this one was fast. People knew the answer
Ask
to
his
this one.
wife.
But yeah, the first Fantastic Four movie, I had no love for it. And I had no love for a man that can just stretch his arms out. You're like Elastigirl, but worse.
We love Elastigirl.
Yeah. So my answer is Mr. Fantastic from the Fantastic Four.
That's fair.
My answer is Batman because he just makes Gotham worse. I love Batman. What I love him for his rogues gallery, but like honestly, he would do better donating his billions of dollars to inner city programs instead of going out and beating up mentally handicapped people.
Yeah.
And then making more supervillains that are like,
Yeah.
I want to destroy the city to kill Batman real
Yep.
bad.
That's
like,
why-
if you weren't up there, it wouldn't have been a thing.
I love
half his villains happen because they don't have funding from Wayne Enterprises.
Yeah.
That's why I love there's a Flash episode where it just shows him on ground level and he's like, he sits down and talks to his villains and he's like, hey man, how's it going? It's like, basically the equivalent of like, you taking your meds, like you escaped, you should go back. You need help, man. Go back to the hospital. And they're like, yeah, all right, Flash. And then they go back. It's pretty great.
I love that episode.
Mine is Green Lantern, but specifically the first guy who got the Green Lantern because he's told you can make whatever you want, dude. Your mind is a blueprint for the imaginative, creative things that you can make with this lantern, this green ring that I gave you. And he's like, cool. I'll make a big old fist. I punch.
Fist.
You can make whatever you want. No, I can make a big fist.
Oh.
I make a boot and a kick. One of the later Green Lanterns was, I think he was actually autistic, but he was like into Gundam and stuff like that. And he made Gundam out of the ring and would make like a fully functional Gundam with like all of the working parts because he thought like, I can make anything. I'll make something that's cool and works. Rather than the original dude who's like, I'll make a fist. Punch.
Hal Jordan didn't really have an imagination, and then John Stewart, who is my favorite Green Lantern, he was a soldier and like always just made tanks and shit.
I guess go with what you know.
I don't know if my answer is gonna piss some people off. This is a hot take because it's not actually like the worst superhero as in like, oh, they're weak or whatever. They're actually one of the strongest superheroes. But my worst superhero is Superman because I think he's boring.
Yes.
That's fair.
He's too powerful.
Thank you.
None of the movies do him well. The only movie that does him well is like the Christopher Reeves ones because like he's actually just like a wholesome good boy. Like he does a good job at being Clark Kent in those, but like I just don't find that story interesting. And I don't know what it is. I've just never found it. Oh no, a rock! It's hurting me. Like, I'm weak now.
Me too.
I don't know,
Me.
dude. But like, other than that, it's like no villain can fucking do anything to you because you can literally blow up the sun or some shit, like, and turn the world backwards in time by spinning around it. Like, give everybody a shot, okay? Like,
my thoughts on Superman, because it's a very close call between Superman and Batman, who I think is the worst. But yeah, my thoughts on Superman is that he makes a better villain. So I love
Yes.
him in
Oh,
Invincible.
I think he would make a better villain for sure. Anytime they do that, I'm like,
he was
like,
so great in Invincible.
Or
like,
in The
Batman's
Boys.
worse. Batman's a bad superhero, just like from a human perspective, because he's like, you know, he's just like a rich guy. So, like, similar to like Iron Man, except Iron Man, I guess, has a redemption arc at some point, at least in the movies. I don't know. I haven't read the comics. Come at me, internet.
Yeah. Did anybody watch Smallville? Was Smallville good? I feel like
it declined quickly. It was like, oh, cool, neat. He's a kid. He's learning his powers. And then they got to like Metropolis, and it's like, wow, this is very boring. The only comparison I have is because we're watching it right now. Is it felt like One Tree Hill, but a couple of the people had superpowers.
That's so fun.
Wow.
That's a hot take.
Yeah. Also, fun fact, because you mentioned going around the planet and turning it backwards, Rachel.
Yeah.
Apparently, that whole thing is due to a limitation in visual effects. The idea was that he was going around so fast that he went back in time, but we were visualizing the planet. But it's become this whole big meme, and I love that. Like, they've ruined that whole thing now.
Like I understand the the concept. Like he's going so fast that like fucking shit is now. He's going back in time. Like I get it. It's just like I just think he's so lame.
Yeah, he's pretty bad.
Too good. It's like you can't really make Superman super gritty, because if you do, you take away what makes him Superman.
But then
but
also
if
there's
you
the
don't, then you make him just a big naive puppy that can like blow up the world.
But then you have like but what if what if he was what if he's Jesus? It's like,
what if God was one of us? It's
whoa.
Like, it's not deep, not that deep, guys. Everybody was pretending that was like the most crazy revelation in cinema history. It was like, it's not that deep.
It ain't that deep.
Sorry. It gets me heated.
You should be in a superhero conversation.
Yeah. I was like, okay, so the one that I know of, but only sheerly because of prepping for this episode, is there is a superhero called Fluff. And so I got really excited at first. I was like, oh, what is that? And then no, unfortunately, it's just a guy who has the power to generate infinite amounts of belly button lint. And you know what? He was like pretty. I think they made him to be pretty lame and dumb and like arrogant and blah blah blah. And I'm pretty sure he got murked up pretty fast. So It's not like he was lingering around. But I just love the idea of like, because like we all know that person. Maybe I'm the person. I'm just gonna out myself. I'm the person where like if I see belly button lint, I'm gonna grab it. Like, yeah. So I'm not saying that like that would be something I would want, but I appreciate that it was enough in somebody's mind where they're like, yeah, we're gonna make this like dick character, and they're just gonna be able to be like, "Achoo, belly button lint."
I do love those stories of like an event that happens and people get superpowers or something, and someone gets like Superman or time travel or something like that, and then there are those really unfortunate people who get like unlimited belly button lint, and it's like, oh man, I'm sorry, you gotta watch dude over there do karate spins and go back in time. But yours is cool too, I guess.
Yeah,
unlimited kindling.
that makes me feel bad for like those kids who would never make it on, like they're at Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters, but they'll never make the X-Men team. It's like you see them going off flying around and being like they're poster children superheroes, and you're like, I'm stuck in chemistry.
You're just weird enough to be segregated against, but not cool enough to get on the team.
Yeah.
Kelly, did you drop one besides that recent drop of infinite kindling, which I think is actually very useful? I would love infinite kindling.
I said Hal Jordan, the original Green Lantern, who made a fist.
Nice, that's right. That was very good. Okay, well then, if that's everybody, we're going on to another question. Let's see if this is 2 out of the 4 questions. Is it geography? The question is, what city is considered the most superhero populous?
Damn it. I was going to say
Casper got
Metropolis.
I mean, yeah.
I was in DC land there for a second, and I was like, what?
Because New York City has a map. Oh, my meds kicked in. I'm so happy. New York City has a map, and each borough, each one of the 5 boroughs has like their own designated. There's Daredevil for Hell's Kitchen, Spider-Man for Queens, Luke. It's not Luke Cage. Yes,
Luke Cage.
Luke
Cage is in there.
Luke Cage gets Harlem.
Iron Fist. Yeah, then there's Iron Fist.
The gargoyles are on this map?
Yeah.
Because they're owned by Disney. There's Jessica Jones. There are the Fantastic Four. There's the Avengers. There's Iron Man. There's
a lot of crime in New York, everybody. Like that's
just all over New York.
Could you imagine like we actually like I don't know, I could be wrong. Like maybe some of our like cities have them. But like we're like all hanging out and just vibing, and we're like, well, you know, like we have buildings on fire and stuff too. Like you guys could come and help out. And they're like, you don't know New York.
You don't know what's going on.
Gotta be here.
The Avengers are sitting around half the time. Spider-Man's doing everything himself. He's like, why can I have some help, please? Like, it's like, nah, this is your villain. We're busy.
There you go. I saw we.
Yeah.
One of the ones that Manhattan has is the Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
They
count as superheroes now. Because
what?
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't see firefighters on this map. The real heroes.
Yeah.
True.
Wow.
Because every city has firefighters.
Very true.
They're government-funded superheroes.
Most are volunteer.
Please enjoy this. You get to go down an alley of my brain because you have to, because I forced you all to be here.
Down here.
And a lot of wieners, a lot of graffiti wieners. Always dead and all in all caps. But there's basically this thing that I like have, and I'm sure there's other theories of it, but each person has this thing that's like a demigod power where it's not like a huge thing, or like it's probably more like a quarter or an eighth, but like there was some super being that came down and their DNA's laced with yours. I'm not saying that they boinked your mom. I'm just saying that. No. I'm saying I said they're intermingled. I'm taking the sciencey version. DNA, it's in there. I don't know how it got there. I'm not gonna ask, but they didn't boink your mom. And you all have it, and it's usually something mundane, but like what you have, it's like woo. And unfortunately, I feel like mine has changed as of late, but I'm still gonna talk about it. But one of the big ones is that like my partner's father has never had a cavity, and in fact went to the dentist one day and brushed it real good, and it was just fine. They said, no, we don't have to do anything about it. And that is their demigod power. They got the strongest teeth that is feasibly possible, besides the fact of like they can't save lives with the density of their teeth, but that is their demigod power. Mine used to be, I don't know, maybe it's something I'm eating or like hormones or something. My demigod power is one that like many Asians do share, and it's the ability to not stink. Like we can run, we can jump, we can dance, we can vibe, we can do a lot of things throughout the day and sweat, but like the sweat, it doesn't smell like anything. I don't know why. I don't know if it's something we eat or like blah blah blah, but there's just like no like BO laced with it. And I would do like hot yoga classes and then like not have to, like, I don't want to say this. I'd be like, do I have a shower? And I like ask people and they'd be like, you still smell good. And I'm like, that's my demigod power. Maybe it's because I've been more like stress sweaty lately. Not zero chill right now. I think I've become a little weakened in my power, but please tell me, what is your demigod power?
I can eat spicy things very, very well.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't surprise. Probably because of like tummy stuff, but that surprises me.
I've
It's
eaten
wild.
like the most spiciest pepper in the. I don't want to say
A
in the world.
Trinidad
but one of the-
Marugian Trinidad Marugian
Holy
Scorpion.
wow.
What's it called?
Shit.
What?
It was
Did
for
not know this about
charity. Yeah.
Did you enjoy it, or were
monster.
you just miserable the whole time?
It definitely like made me salivate a lot, and like it affected me for sure. But I was
Okay.
able to do it.
Trinidad Maruga
But I
Scorpion.
enjoy eating spicy things.
Okay.
That's crazy. I did not know that about you at all.
Yeah.
That's cool as hell. I wish I could eat more spicy food than I'm trying to train myself, but I am failing. But you actually made your demigod power close to superhero value when you do it to help others. I can't not smell to save other people. So that's really
I mean,
cool.
Technically, you are saving other people from
That's
the
true.
smell.
Yeah,
that's
you
true.
save people on the bus.
That's very true. All right, I'll
You're
take
the
it.
friendly neighborhood, not smelly person.
Yeah.
People come off the bus. Wow, that person I sat next to did not smell bad, and my entire day is better now.
Yeah, saved.
Mine is a supernatural sense of like direction memory.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I can
That's so useful.
I can like walk somewhere or like be in a location and then immediately remember like both how to get there and like specific
Whoa.
like points of the location. So much so that like I can play a video game that I haven't played in like 20 years and immediately remember the map layout. We'll
cool.
be like on the street and Char will be like, "Oh, where's this place?" and I'll like point in the direction that it is. And it's very fun to be able to do that.
I so thought you were going to talk about your invisibility, but you know.
And I
Yeah.
That's too.
I have a supernatural power to have bad lighting. Oh, my skin turns into a green screen. Well,
That is a very good demigod power because that is something that, not a lot of people have, but definitely bragging rights allowed.
I have a tendency of finding things, like even my person was getting ready for work is like, where's my phone? There. Where's the remote? There. And like, it was like 3 days ago since I like last saw the remote or something, and it'd be like still there.
Yeah.
So I can find things.
That's definitely a superpower. But demigod power because it's like remotes and stuff like that. Love that.
I'm
not
like
like I
that,
can
but it's a
track down-
binary. I can either find I either tell Char like, yeah, it's next to the gold keys on the coffee table in the second room, or something is lost in my mind forever and does not exist anymore.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes for me. But not like it's more I'm able to find it than I'm not.
Nice.
So yeah.
think I have like a bunch of different ones that are all like kind of, but then also similar to Kat. Feel like I've gotten weaker with like time. When I was younger, I never had like when I was going through puberty, never had a single like hormonal breakout problem. Like all of my friends were like, "Oh my god, I have so many zits." I'm like, I don't understand. Flawless. And now as I've gotten older, I feel like I've gotten more of that happening like during my time of the month. And that's like, I never used to have that fucking problem. And I'm like, what is happening? I'm falling apart. But that was one. And then similar to Kat, I also don't really have a BO problem unless I'm really stressed. That's like the stress sweat is real. And yeah, those are the two main ones that I can think of. I had another one that like completely left my brain, so I'm sure it'll come back after we're offline, but that's cool.
I feel like I have another friend who just like is constantly able to make food taste like above averagely good. And I know it's not just like adding salt. Like, come on, you guys. It's more than that. But like
and butter.
Keep, like, and
Just like eyeball a recipe and kind of get it like
like get it. We'll try something new, or it can be something mundane. It's still like the best thing
like what
I've ever
I just,
had.
like, made it up, just threw a bunch of stuff in the pan and wanted to see what would happen.
This is good. This is a good power to have. I feel like that was everybody. And I'm very, I have a very good, skilled group of friends. We would form the weirdest Avenger squad, where we don't stink.
and we find things.
We can eat the spicy foods that save people from the spicy foods. We can try them first. Casper's gonna find the things, and the whole time we won't be lost because Kelly will be our compass. Very cool. Moving on, we're heading towards the end of this episode, and as I don't think I mentioned it before, but we're not gonna take a break today. We're just having such a good time that we put on our show diapers today, and we don't gotta piss, girl. We're good. So we're gonna move on to a part that's at the end of our episode, and that's where we take a moment to talk about something that is important to us that we can bring awareness to. And this is very near and dear to a lot of us living in Canada. On September 30th, it is the National Day of Truth. For Truth and Reconciliation, and that is a day for all Canadians to commemorate the history and legacy of the residential school system. We acknowledge essentially the cultural genocide and also the resilience, dignity, and strength of survivors and intergenerational survivors, and remember the children who never came home. It is a chance to engage and educate people about Canada's colonial history, and obviously we try our best to have that be something that we bring up all the time, and how it has and continues to impact Indigenous communities. There were, that we know of, 140 federally run residential schools in Canada that operated between 1867 and 1996, which was not that long ago. Survivors advocated for recognition and reparations and demanded accountability for the intergenerational impacts of harm caused. We're going to drop some links basically to, if you have any means to donate. We know these ones, and they are good ones. We have vetted them. I've vetted them. And if you do have anything, there's just so much more we can do. And like, it's obviously been a big thing for the past couple of years as we are discovering more and more that there were children who were just buried, and we did not know nearly enough. So it is definitely something that is still happening. It is still something for us to consider taking action for. And yeah, does anybody have anything else to add to this? I know you are all very involved in this cause.
I feel like you said it good, Kat.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
I think the thing I'll say is like that every day, but specifically this coming time for Truth and Reconciliation Day, just make sure you're listening to the right people. Lift up the voices that need to be heard.
Mm-hmm.
Try to learn something if you are not familiar with what is going on. Like, stay open to that, because there are a lot of people who need to say their piece about this kind of stuff, and there's a lot of people still grieving about
absolutely
what has happened.
Yes, thank you so much for adding that. Yeah, they've been dropped into the Twitch link, but also, as you know, like, we have a bunch of lots of information on our resources page as well that is up there all the time, so feel free to check that out as well. Moving on to what is our last general question, and this is our Patreon question, which is great because if you are a patron here, you get to drop questions, and we make it a priority for it to be answered in the show. That's not like a little chat question, which of course I will probably answer, but it gets put into my Google document. We see it and we're like, that's the one. So our question this Talkin' Tiddies is, if you could be a D&D class in real life, which one would you want to be?
I like this one because it's not like which one are you, it's which one do you want to be.
I
Yeah.
want to be.
I have 2. So, my first one, obviously, Warlock.
They're gonna multi-class. They're gonna multi-class. They're gonna
I
multi-class.
know. My first one, obviously, is Warlock because I like the idea of having someone who's like, here's your power. Can you do me a favor? And I'm like, all right, cool. Just give me more power and I'll do more favors for you. Basically, I want like a sugar daddy as my class. And I want them to be spooky. So I want like undead warlock or like elder god warlock. Something that's real spooky and challenging. Or the more therapy I take, I could be a sorcerer where the power comes from within. So I could be a shadow sorcerer who's all spooky because I have the power in me. And I don't need my glucose guardian anymore. But I still want to cast spells and be spooky is what I want.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
My multi-class will probably be a ranger. Ranger fighter, I think.
It doesn't need to be a multi-class.
Yeah.
No,
If you want a multi-class, yeah.
I wanted a multi-class. I just don't think I'm sneaky enough to be a rogue. So like I'm ranger fighter because like I like to have like I would like the ability to be as tough as I look. Because like my bitch face is really solid. Worked on it for years. And like I don't want to actually be in the fight. I want to know enough fighting skills to defend myself if I'm ever in like a fisticuffs kind of situation, but I also want to be able to take you out from like way over there. So yeah. Also, I can turn my dog into a companion. She's already
there
a
it
companion,
is.
Yeah.
So there it is. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I would want to be a druid because I can
You can
speak
talk to
with
Buddy?
animals. Exactly. Talk to Buddy wherever I want.
Should've picked a druid.
And their spell list is so great. Like just having access to the guidance cantrip whenever I want, I can just be better at literally anything you do. Guidance, boom.
Yeah.
You get to be better at it. A D4, it's good. And yeah, I just love like being super chill with the animals. Becoming an animal also then goes back to the beginning question of like what superpower would I want, which is shape-shifting. So it just all ties in.
Yeah.
I want to be a druid. Wild shape, baby.
I completely forgot about wild shape. If I could turn into a werewolf, I would also want to be a druid. Throw that on there too.
You could just try class it up, right?
Yeah.
Right? That's been done before.
Oh, it's called multi-class. They never said how many classes.
That's true.
I don't know if I'd want a multi-class, but I'm torn between 2 classes, so I'd probably multi-class. I'm talking like rogue and bard, because rogues, I always think rogues are so cool. And this doesn't say like what one would you be, because I don't think I'm that sneaky, but I would want to be that sneaky. So I'm gonna be rogue and get that extra damage and be able to do like range stuff, and then also be like, I'm gonna stab you with a dagger and you won't even see me coming. But then also I just really want to be like, it's not bard in the way of like, oh, I can sing and like play an instrument, which is cool, but like vicious mockery and cutting words is just like my life's goal. Just being that clever that I could physically, mentally harm you with the words that I like, my spicy comebacks. Like, oh, you pissed me off? Well, here you go.
Your mama.
Yeah, your mother. It's like, oh god. It's like that is amazing, and that's what I want in my life. So not the helpful bard things where it's like, oh, I give you inspiration and stuff. Like, nah, fuck you. That's what I want. I just want to tell everyone to screw off.
You've worked in retail too long.
Yeah.
Rachel.
Can you tell?
Damn. There are a lot. I just feel like this is, why did I rate this? I don't want to choose.
Why'd you choose this
I don't
question?
want to choose. On one hand, I'm like, yeah, like definitely like Bard Monk land, I feel like would be really cool.
That's already what you are.
I know.
Maybe they're just living their best life, though.
Yeah, because there is something really cool about like flipping and punching, especially like and this is flipping, but also like you gotta have spells. You gotta have spells. If you're gonna choose to D&D, I just feel like magic is bomb as hell.
It is.
You don't have to. You definitely don't have to, but I feel like magic is one of the big ones.
I'm a basic bitch player then, because I barely touch my magic.
Martial classes still slap.
Yeah, still
Don't
slap.
get us
Still
wrong.
slap.
Literally.
Yeah. Yeah, I just feel like it would be so cool to be like, here's my loot, and also I'm still gonna kick you in the face.
You could be a swords bard because they're combat focused, but then
That's
still
true.
cast spells.
That's true.
I like the idea of like this really graceful school of like lore bard, but then also just hitting them with a flurry of blows after.
Like that's so cool.
Let me tell you a tale of
Let me recount the time I kicked your ass.
Yeah, very good. Very good. I feel like I was last there.
Yo.
And if that is true,
What?
then it is time for the last question.
That worked out perfectly.
I don't know if anybody's gonna pick that up if I clip it, just because it's so small, but that was perfection. Kelly just invisibled exceptionally well. Very good.
Where did they go?
Yeah, I have a question. Did I win anything for the last question time that I got right?
Did
I
you?
think you
Did I
did.
get a
No.
prize?
Yeah, you did.
You
For the-
might not have. What was? I'm.
New York City was.
I got the
answer.
chest plate.
Oh yeah,
I
you
think
got
that
the
was
chest
last
plate.
prize.
Okay.
I got the star titties.
That's fair.
And then
That's
the
fair.
chest
That's
plate was
fair.
the other one.
New York City was a good one. What is New York related that I can give you? You get free unlimited buffet at any of the finest strip clubs in New York
Damn.
City for
Nice.
a week. For a week. That's really good. I feel like their buffets kind of
buffet?
slap too. Like
yeah.
Damn.
I've heard that you like.
I'm
mean,
just gonna go to Coyote Ugly. It's fine.
maybe that's just what people say, but I feel like half of the like some people are like, no, you gotta check out the buffet.
I'll get the steak. It's fine.
Yeah, it's good. That's a good one. I kind of want that for myself now. Should we all go to a buffet? I'm hungry.
Canada
Sorry.
doesn't have good buffets.
I know. And they're I feel like very like food poison friendly, upset tummy friendly. But we're gonna move on to our final shenanigans of the questions and whatnot. And does it involve you getting up today?
Huh?
Oh, does it?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
No.
It doesn't. But
Okay.
it does require you to draw.
Oh,
So please, you can be on La Canva, it can be on the Google Doc, it can be on whatever you used last time. You can go ahead and load it up. I'll allow you to load it up now.
it's gonna make
What
my
did we use
brain
last time? Didn't we all use the same thing?
I used
yeah.
I used my iPad. My light was trying to help my green screen.
I'll draw on my phone.
I'm pretty sure it was like draw.io, but I'm not sure. What did I send last time? I
I
guess
don't remember.
I'm
just gonna-
fired.
I'm just gonna draw it
Yeah,
on Procreate.
You're fired now.
I'm fired. Draw online. I think we should also play Scribblio. We have a list of things. Oh, a sketchpad. Here, I'll send it. Okay, link is in the thing for anybody who wants to use it, but you can also use whatever. You can draw in real life if you prefer. Whatever you feel. But along with
Oh, my old picture's still saved here. How do I get
Along-
rid of it?
Oh, you put it there. Ah.
I'm ready. What is the question?
Wait.
Oh.
I'm gonna do mine in Procreate and then send it on the Discord because it'll be easier.
Slay. What we will also do is you're gonna DM me the answer to this trivia, so you can prep to DM me privately in our Google chat what the answer is. But I'll tell you the question, and then and then I'll get you to start drawing. And what you're gonna draw is yourself as the most amazing, super cool to your creation superhero. So including your outfit, including your fit, and whatever else you want to create with it. And DM me this answer, and once I drop the question, you're gonna start drawing. I'm gonna give you so much time to draw, but not a lot of time at all to draw. The question is, please DM it. How many Infinity Stones are there? Go! You have to send this soon, otherwise I'm gonna be like, you're Googling, because I'm not doing the thing.
I'll send it first, I guess, then.
Yeah. Little cheeky monkeys. I love the... great, I have all the answers. Please draw. Commence your drawing. How's everybody doing otherwise, you know? How's the team doing? Don't answer! You're drawing! You're
drawing!
Working. How's the audience doing right now? You guys having a good time? Thanks for joining us. Trying to think of episode 7. I mean, okay, obviously next month is like the big Halloween month, so we'll probably do something Halloween theme. Not to spoil it, but probably. I'm just thinking.
It's part of the charity.
Oh, it's part of the charity
event. You gotta be Halloween.
So we're Halloween themed. So, but after that, episode like 8 and stuff like that, like I don't know, like if y'all have any like themes that we want to do, I think you should let me know, because I love scrambling for ideas, but also if you wanna tell us what to do, I'm down, as long as they're good. I think we should do we should do an anime one, but I don't know. Besides, I need dare. We should also do like some like cringy we should do a Twilight themed one. That'd be
I'm gonna sit out on that one.
Oh, I'm in it. I'm so in it.
It's very good. It's very good. Do.
Oh my God, I'm taking way too long, aren't I? I'm sorry.
Oh, absolutely.
I am also. Don't worry.
I'm finding a thing.
Time?
No, you got 50 more seconds. 50 more seconds. 50.
Holy shit, that scared me.
It's going down though. It's going down. So you better start wrapping it up. Wrapping it up. I'm excited to see my friends' drawings. I'm sure they're gonna be really good. We've got an injury. We got an injury on the field.
I'm just itchy. There's so many more mosquitoes in Atlanta than there are in Toronto, and I am not a fan.
That's fair. Oh my God. You've got 10 seconds.
I'm exporting it now.
Remember when Dara just did an egg? That was really funny. 10, 9, 8,
no, I'm not
7,
gonna make it.
6, 5, 4,
Done.
3,
I don't know how to wait.
2.
How do I save it?
Yeah,
How do I save it?
Take your time. You can just screenshot it or whatever. I'll let you do that on your own time. It's all good.
Okay, I did it. I now have to send it to you though.
Yeah.
I have a PDF. Where did it save? Fuck.
Oh
my God, I opened way too many fucking things. I
Can't even
panic
tell
under
what
pressure.
what my superpower is, but it's fine.
Kelly sent it in our Discord, so that might be. I'll move them over.
Okay, I'll put it in.
I gotta figure out how to show them up all on. Put them on the Discord so that I can display them proudly on the screen.
Oh, that's right. That's what we did last time.
Okay. Yeah. Well, then
Kelly's is so good.
Mine's bad.
Mine's terrible.
I did mine in black and white because I forgot color was a thing. Yours is great, Char.
Yeah.
And it's literally a stick figure. Mine sucks. My superpower is being bad at drawing.
Yeah, my internet is being really slow right now.
It's okay. We'll start with somebody else. Who would like to go first?
Do mine, because get it out of the way. It's so bad.
I said a PDF. How do I show this?
I'm sorry. I panicked when I exported it. I was like, how do I do this?
Export it again as a PNG.
No, it's all right. I got this.
It's so good, everybody. Don't worry. It's well worth the wait.
First thing that I saw, and I was like, that, okay.
Rachel, please tell us about your drawing.
So it has an L on the chest because my superpower is legs. And that's pretty much it. And I have a cape because capes are cool, but they're not practical, so. But because I run fast, it'll be cool in the wind.
I like that you have little heels on, it looks like. That's very cool, very, very fashionable. A big smile.
Because I'm happy that I can run fast.
I like the 4 strands of hair you have. It's also very, very good.
It's like, how do I do this? I have one pencil that I don't want to change because I'm going to fuck it up.
Oh, it's very good. Can I ask I can see the legs and then I see something woofing off the legs. Is that your energy?
My super speed on my legs.
That is fantastic. I love it. I want it to be my screen paper. Oh, are we leaving it up there? That's so good.
Yeah, it's replacing Evelyn now.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Very good. This is your new character.
I'll put Nox above this one though, but it'll be behind. It'll be in front of Evelyn.
You know what? This is a great time to show off my friend's art. So anybody out there watching, if you want to commission any of these wonderful artists to draw something for you under 2 minutes. Yeah, 2-minute drawings. Like this is, imagine the potential, you know? Who would
I'll draw your character art. I'll do it.
Who would like to go next?
I'll go next. Oh boy. I didn't have time to demonstrate my powers in the drawing. And my arms are very long compared to my legs. So maybe that's the superpower here. But I wanted to look super hot.
Oh my god, background free too. Look at that. Just ooh.
So I have like strappy heels on and I got a black mask. I forgot to draw my cleavage. I ran out of time. But that was a key element of my superpower of just being hot.
Nice. That is fantastic.
Yeah. So
I like the purple. I like the purple too. I know that's your color.
Yep.
I like the dress too.
Thank you.
Is your superpower being hot?
Well, it could be. It was supposed to be that I could shape change, but I ran out of time. So it's just that I look really good when I'm in my outfit.
That's really cool. I'll take it. I like it. I like the confidence. I like the purple. I like the strappy shoes. Kelly, I'll let you choose who goes next since you're pulling them.
I'll do mine since I have it. What? Let me.
I put mine in the Discord.
Oh god, it's so big. That's.
Whoa.
What?
Da-da-da.
She said. Oh, it took up the whole screen. Very good. I like it.
So I combined the answers from this episode where I can teleport and leave behind a cloud of purple cloud when I teleport, because if you don't pollute when you're using your superpower, what's the point? And I can shoot beams like a sorcerer or a warlock, depending on if I believe in myself. Yeah.
Pew pew! I love that.
And I got like a cool poncho robe thing because it'll go when I move. And having a wavy costume, I think, is very cool because you can stand dramatically in the wind and it'll go.
Yeah.
It's giving me Journey vibes.
Yes.
In a great way.
Yeah. Also, I like the idea that you say pew pew when you do it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna.
And you demonstrate your powers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do some quick. How the fuck do I duplicate this?
Croppage.
Yeah, one sec. Okay. We're editing on the fly, so that one's there, and then this one's gonna be over here. So I teleported from elsewhere.
Oh. Oh. Wow.
Now we're over top of the logo.
That's amazing. That is remarkable.
And I'm there.
Very good, very good. It's very nice when it's spliced up too.
Thanks.
These are so impressive. My friends are so talented. Also, please feel free to cover my face too. I'm not one of the artists tonight. I'm just here to create chaos.
There. You're now Casper's creation.
I like that it says "it me." Oh, please, Casper.
Oh yeah.
Please tell us a little bit about it.
Well, I got on a kick and built myself in Hero Forge, and basically it's myself if I was more of a monster. So like I got wolfy hands and wolfy teeth, and the fox is supposed to be my dog because I didn't have dogs when I first built this thing, and I didn't have time to change it. So yeah, Rose is now a fox now. Cool.
Nice.
And the book is basically that I'm carrying is I guess the key to entering the magic closet thing that I said my first superpower was. You flip to a page, you go to the story, and you're like sucked in or whatever. Because I just like the imagery of kids getting sucked in books because I watched Page Master when I was younger.
Nice.
But yeah. So
Wow.
Yeah, it me.
Look at all of this art, everybody. I think these should be framed. I think we should I was gonna say sell these. Maybe that's not the right word. We should distribute them. Yeah, they're really remarkable. And it is truly unfortunate once again that I honestly should be brought into sainthood for this. Choose a winner from these amazing drawings. Nobody should be forced to have this job that I do have. But I will do it. I will make a decision. It's hard. Oh my god, I kind of want to tie it, but okay, I'm ready to make a decision. Drum roll, please. The winner is Rachel.
Yay!
Congratulations, Rachel. I mean, it's difficult, like they're all truly remarkable, but just take a look at that. Take a look at that girly in the corner.
In PDF form.
It's
yeah. I have a window open and I can't close it or else your character will disappear.
I will say that like the winner of the episode is definitely Rachel. It's remarkable. And your overall prize is going to be these I'll give you these what I'll brand as super titties. And you can have them, you can wear them, but when you need to, you can throw them and they can expand and like catch you if you're falling off of a building. So those are branded super titties. I'm going to also award a bonus prize to Kelly because one, the drawing's remarkable, but to be fair, you're already talented in that, so like I don't know, the scaling grade, but you were also the only one who got 6 right. It is 6.
Damn.
It's all the fingers and then the back of the hand.
That's right. There's one in
the
the
whole
thumb. I forgot about the stupid thumb.
So yeah, it is 6 infinity stones, and on top of that, you have to deal with our junk, setting up our junk all over this beautiful screen. I can't help but look at it and be like, it's so beautiful. It's beautiful. And don't think that I'm gonna make sure that nobody walks out of here empty-handed. The extra prizes will be there'll be like a little bag of little marble titties, and when you need to, you throw them out onto the ground to make sure that the villains, the bank robbers, can't escape. They'll trip and fall over your marble titties. So and congratulations.
I can fight a vampire because I'll throw them out and they have to stop to count them.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't get it. What did that mean?
That's an old vampire lore.
Vampire lore.
Do you have to count marbles or
you used to have
anything?
You would pour
anything that you drop.
You would pour like rice on your doorstep so that when they came to eat you in the night, they would see the pile and have to stop and count it, and then die when the sun came up because they didn't count it all the way. Basically, they're autistic.
That's cool.
Some autistic ass vampires.
They're like, one moment, please. I must deal with this first before I murder.
And as Char says, that's why the Count in Sesame Street is the Count.
I love that.
It's also a cute play on like Count Dracula.
Very good. Counts. You know what? Even I learned a little bit of something today. Thank you all so much for joining us on this, what is episode 6, Super Titties of Talkin' Tiddies. It was a truly one for the books. I will let Rachel take us out.
Hey everybody, we hope you had a good time, because we sure did. If you did and you want to show your support, make sure to head on over to patreon.com/Tabletop Tiddies. When you become a patron, you get a bunch of cool stuff, like when we do our after show, after all of our main shows, D&D and Vampire. We talk about what happens afterwards and like how we feel about it and stuff, and that is only on Patreon. So that's really sweet, and you should check it out. We'll also be posting like bonus episodes and mini-series, and there's a lot of stuff up there already. So you can go and check that out. We also have a merch store. We have a bunch of cool character art, our logos, all that cool fun stuff on a bunch of things like t-shirts, blankets, hoodies. It's getting to be the fall weather, so it's time to stock up on your fall apparel. So make sure to check that out because it's going to be chilly. So tabletoptiddies.threadless.com is where you can find all of that. What else? I don't have my script up because I'm prepared.
It's
social media. That's a thing. You should follow us. It's all at Tabletop Tiddies, and we will tell you all the things. Tabletop Tiddies. When we're going live, if we have any special events, and things like that. So definitely check us out and follow us on all of the things. That's it, I think. You can check all of that information off on our website as well, because that's all there too. So tabletoptiddies.com. And when we say titties, it is with double D's. Thanks everybody.
Thank you so much for joining us. This was Talkin' Tiddies. Yeah.